He says, Dylan, we're having trouble getting sales, getting consistent sales. Our sales are, okay, we've been around for a while, so we know that the phone is going to ring, but we're just having trouble growing our sales. And in fact, our top line has somewhat flattened out, and we're really at odds in terms of understanding how to increase it. So after going through the regular series of questions that I typically ask when someone tells me that, it became apparent that there's two different types of sales. There's new sales and then there's repeat sales. And so if we parked out on new sales for a little while and we talked through what their strategy was. And their strategy is really sort of a shotgun approach. They go after a market of customers. They will send emails or maybe make a phone call, maybe visit to the potential client once or twice, but that's it. And so as we started talking, I said, okay, well, you've been doing this for a few years, so let's talk about the area that you are marketing to and ultimately selling into, the area of the city and the region that you're in. And so as we did that, I said, okay, now how many of your prospects are over here in this quadrant and how many are over here in this quadrant? Okay, now how many actual customers do you have in each of these quadrants? Because then that would represent a percentage of how much of that market you own. And then as we started talking through it, it became apparent to this business owner that, wow, we're really missing the opportunity to capitalize on the efforts that we're already doing, because we're already out marketing on a shotgun basis to these different areas in the city and in the region. And maybe if we had a more systematic way of doing that, so we knew that we had a 60-day sales rotation. So every 60 days there was just something that we did inside of that region, dropped off cookies, sent emails, whatever, that then we could start tracking that progress, and ultimately it just becomes a numbers game. So if you're struggling to grow your sales and the top line of your business right now, then consider taking a more systematic approach to how you market your business and ultimately how you sell to new customers. Make sure that you can define the territory or the market that you are in. Make sure that you understand how many others are in that marketplace, and then how many customers is your business getting versus the competition, because then that gives you something that you can continue to improve and increase.